So my name is Yana, and I've been married for 13 years. We have 5 boys.
What did you want on your sandwich?
I've always been surrounded by boys. I have 8 brothers, and I've just been blessed with 5 boys. And well, living on a farm, it helps that they're boys because they can do a lot of chores that I don't have to do. After I had my third, Samuel, he was about 4 months old. I started noticing that I would get really tired. I'd be irritated with the kids, and I just took it as I have a 4-month-old and I have 2 older boys, and I'm just tired from not sleeping through the night. And that's why I'm irritated, is because I'm not sleeping through the night. But then my thyroid gland enlarged so big that I was like, wow, this is not normal. I need to go see a doctor. They took a blood test, and they actually called me on Saturday because they were so concerned my levels were so high. Normal range is 0.1 to 0.4. Mine were at a 17. And the way it works is the higher the level, the slower your thyroid works. There could be other symptoms. You wouldn't be able to get pregnant, miscarriages. You wouldn't be able to carry a baby full term. Those are the main ones. They got me in within that week and put me on medication, and I was on medication for 5 years. A couple of years I tried to wean myself off of it just because I didn't want to be on medication for the rest of my life, and my body would just not accept it at all. I would have to be placed back on medication. During that time I got pregnant with my 4th, and throughout his whole pregnancy I had to take iron supplements, vitamin D supplements, thyroid medication. I carried him to full term because I was on medication, and last year, March 2015, during communion, I was just praying, and I started praying for my healing, and something within me kind of just spoke to me and said, you don't need to ask for your healing. That already happened 2,000 years ago. You need to thank me for your healing. And so that's what I just started doing. I just started thanking him, because that's exactly what happened 2,000 years ago. Christ died for my healing, and I didn't need to ask him for it anymore because it already happened. I just started praising him that I am healed, and such confirmation came within me. I don't even know how to explain it. Just something inside of me erupted that I am completely healed and I need to get off my medication immediately. The next morning I didn't take anything, and my doctor warned me against it. She would always say, if you want to try, you need to do it really slowly. Instead of taking a full pill, take 3/4 of a pill. Well, when I got that confirmation within myself that I'm just healed, I completely stopped all medication. So I waited about 2 months before I went and took a blood test, and my levels were completely normal. I got pregnant with Silas, and I carried him to full term with no complications. And after delivering him, that was just such a big confirmation for me that God is a God of miracles, and there's nothing impossible for him, because I have a child in my hands that should not have been here without medication, and he is here, and he's our miracle baby, that our God is a powerful God, and there's nothing that's impossible for him. If you are going through anything that's of a hardship, or you're standing in prayer for such a long time, you're standing and believing that for your healing, or maybe a miracle in your family, or anything, there's nothing that's impossible for God. Our God is a God of miracles. There's no shadow of change in him. He's not a God of lies. If he says it, it's the truth, and we just have to firmly stand and believe in it.